All right, brothers and sisters, I'm here in Kisii, Kenya. We are at the site of the home that we built for our poor family. It's been a long time coming. I want to show you all where we were at. And of course, this is what our labor did together, brothers and sisters. I believe that it's safe to say, and this is something that I thank the Lord for, as I continue to understand that the true religion of Jesus Christ is a life of giving, is a life of sacrifice. And I don't know what any other preacher in the world, because I don't have a home like that. I don't have no home like that. Okay, I live in a very, very small apartment. Okay, and I don't know a preacher on the planet that would have raised $30,000 to build somebody else a 3-bedroom home while he himself has no home. But I thank God that that's the heart he's given me. I do what I tell you all I'm going to do. I pray that you all seeing this will motivate you to now help me raise the $500,000 that I need to complete building our first orphanage. That's our next big project. Okay, and again, shout out to Sister Vanessa Levine King, who has helped us raise half of the $40,000 that's needed to acquire the land. So this is an example of where our family living. We had to rebuild. There was a lot of challenges through this development. We had to rebuild them a temporary home while we were completing this home, because again, the mud house had been destroyed and they were staying with another family, but that was no longer workable. So we had to utilize some of the funds to erect the structure very quickly. And you can see the huge difference in living condition. As I always tell you all, you cannot compare Africa to America, and you can't compare the ability. That beautiful home you're looking at was around 25 to 30,000. Even though, brothers and sisters, if you didn't get a chance to give and you still want to be a blessing to this project, it's not too late, because there are still some things that are needed. And then you can also see it's my brother Kelvin Namachi that's holding the camera.
Yeah.
And so you see the kitchen here.
This is the kitchen, and this is Mama Doreen Mora. You can say hello. And say hello. Yeah, she's in the kitchen now, preparing her last meal in this kind of setup. Yes. I don't know whether you guys in America you have ever seen such kitchens. She's preparing here some beans and some vegetables. Vegetables here are very sweet. We call it the Garden of Eden. And now this is where they normally cook food. So you look for 3 big stones. Yeah. You put them 1, 2, 3, and then you put a pot on top of it, and then you put firewood and you light the fire. So this way she has been. Though yesterday the Minister of Wellness, Nathaniel Jordan, acquired for her the new cooker, and then this is the bedroom now. This is the bedroom where actually this is now the master bedroom. This is where we're getting them from. I tell you, it's amazing how God works. Yes. Thank you really so much.
Yes, and thank you, Brother Rollo Mitchell is the one who gave for the cooker. So brothers and sisters, we still are of about $6,000 in need. A lot of it I hadn't been talking about, but there are still some things that are needed. We need a septic tank for the plumbing, for the toilets to be able to work adequately. We had a lot of challenges during this project that I weren't mentioning to you all about. A lot of expenses that I was covering, because I believe in 90% tithing, because from my studies of the real Jesus, the Nazarene, and the group that he came from, that is really what they actually practice, was sacrificing to come together to give as much as we can to make sure that everyone has what they need. So we do need a septic tank, and then also the furnishing. Thank you, Brother Rollo Mitchell, because that allowed us to get a cooker. Yeah. So we still are in need. If you had not given yet towards the development of the home that we built for a poor family, it's still not too late to use one of the ways on the screen to give. And if you have to where you want to give the full amount, again, we're looking at a $6,000 that we're still in need to really put the final touches. So we're walking down here, and you all can see the outside of the home. It's a big difference. Very excited and proud of this project. I'm being told that I'm the only, minister, the first minister in the history of Africa that has ever built a home for somebody else, to live in. And I just thank the Lord for that, brothers and sisters. We do have some landscaping that we also need to do. So we're entering into the home that we built. Again, I don't even live close to this area. There were floods that were destroying people's home. A lot of people lost their lives. And this was a very, very needy family with small children. And this home will also serve, as I told you all, as a small orphanage, and that's why we made it the size that we made it. And now, family, I pray that you've seen the type of heart that your Minister of Wellness has. I don't lie. I told you all we will build them a home, even though I don't have one, and we did that. And now my sole focus is on getting the rest of the $20,000 to buy the land, and then from there to build an orphanage that can hold 200 children, and then also an educational center. That is the next big project that I'm undertaking. This was a $30,000 to $40,000 US dollar project. That one is a $500,000 project. But if we all work together, if I just get about 25 to 50 more Vanessa Levine Kings, we can do it. So this is a hallway. You all see the difference versus last time. This is the seating room. Again, we are in need of furniture. I need a few more Brother Rollo Mitchells, so we can go ahead and complete the furniture. As you all can see, these are some of the children that will be living here in the home. That's why we took on this project, because this was a big family. And then also this home will serve again as a small, orphanage. And so now, and that's why we made it the size that we made it.
Hey, hello.
Hello. We have so that, the children here, you all know that I have a heart for children. And again, our next big project is the children's home. And we're halfway to the land. The GoFundMe link is in the description box. How you doing, son? The GoFundMe link is in the description box, brothers and sisters, and I'm running commercials on it in every video, but we still have a $6,000 need here. And if you all want to help me out, if not, when you purchase things from the online store, you do help me with being able to have whatever profits I get. Usually I put it right back, but we have to get the rest of the 6,000 here. I'm coming to you in absolute emergency situation. I want you all to, as you can see, the deplorable condition that our children's home is in. We have been supporting this home for nearly a year now, and unfortunately, brothers and sisters, our efforts to help our children to improve their health with the organic fruits and vegetables, it is being thwarted by this horrible environment that they are living in. So family, we have reached an absolute emergency situation. We have to get our children out of this condition. They are having asthmatic problems, breathing problems. We have several special needs children, and everything that we are doing to help them, we're really shooting ourselves in the foot, because as you can see, the home is located in the middle of the slums. So I am here today, brothers and sisters, because the Lord has put it on my heart that it is high time for us to work together so that we can acquire land in a much better location with clean air, plenty of trees, and none of this pollution. And we're going to build an orphanage that can hold 200 children. And we'll also build a hall to where we can hold our services and other free community events. But as you all can see, there's no way that we can raise and produce healthy children, in this type of condition. And so, brothers and sisters, This is an emergency. This is urgent. We need to raise $500,000 US as quickly as possible so that we can acquire the land. That the first acquiring of the land will cost $20,000 to $40,000, and then when we get the land, then we want to immediately start building. This is something that I want to get started on as soon as possible, and I'm here to show you all again to compare the living conditions in America to what we have here in Africa. It is just absolutely stupidity. The GoFundMe link is in the description box, family. Let's go ahead and get the funds we need in as quickly as possible so we can go ahead and help our children. Thank you and God bless. And even as I'm walking and talking to you all, I can smell the stench that is coming, and I'll show you all the broken sewer line, and you see all this garbage here. And this is affecting the health of our children. We had 2 new babies that came into our home that were found on the street by the police. And I am struggling to get them to the health that they need to be because they're breathing in fumes. This is the social worker. This is our social worker. We fully support Nuru's Children's Home. So when you all give the $4,000, it also helps the social worker. And these are some of the children who are following us. So if you can explain what's going on here.
Well, I can say I'm Henneman Way, the social work Nuru Children's Home. And actually this is a dumping place where the sewer comes, and even if it dries up there it remains a dumping, a swampy, whereby it is a havoc. It is actually very dangerous. It can break diseases, whereby our children will usually take them to hospital because of these dumping place of sewer system.
So we're walking towards the sewer line, brothers and sisters. So as you all can see, this is our home. This is the state of our home, and we want to build something better, and we want to do it as quickly as possible. And you can have your name etched in history for all time. If you want to build a legacy, if you want your name to live forever for doing something good, how does that sound that as a major donor that you could have your name sealed on the land, on the building, on the hall? We can also buy a small home, build a small home on the property with the $500,000. We could also build a small home to where our major donors can come and stay on the property and visit the children. And when I say major donor, I'm looking for 25 people who can donate $20,000 or more for this project. And I will also be listing tiers of we're going to have a reward system for all who contribute a major amount to this project. The GoFundMe link is in the description box, family. Let's go ahead and get the funds we need in as quickly as possible so we can go ahead and help our children. Thank you and God bless. So we can completely.
Yeah, right. So what is happening here? We are remaining with fixing the cabinets where they can put their stuff, their clothing, bags and stuff. So we will have some cabinet fixed right here, and then we need a bed because you saw that bed is broken. So we can't bring all those. Actually, everything in the other house is broken. So we need a new bed here. We need a new mattress. and then curtains for the home, because in the meantime they have to sleep without curtains, but we need a curtain here. And then this is a bathroom. It's not complete because of the plumbing, so we're remaining with the plumbing. Then we can fix the toilets, and then it will start working. And that's why now we can't fix the toilet if you don't have a septic tank. So you need to have a septic tank, and then with the septic tank now, once you fix the toilet, it now be.
And if you want to cover the septic tank, family, the Lord puts it on your heart. The septic tank is $3,000 US. That's the septic tank. And that's very important that we get this. This is the type of toilets that they use here in the motherland. So again, as you all can see, we're 95% home. We are celebrating today with the family. They're so excited, they're so thankful. But if you haven't had an opportunity to participate in this project, or you want to help me, because pretty much I'm taking it upon myself that whatever excess I get from the online store, and this is why it's important for you all to like and share and to support the online store, because I've took it upon myself that if I don't get enough Brother Rollo Mitchells and Sister Kings and all of you all, the Simmons family, and so for all of you all that are regular givers, we do have to finish this. My heart won't be at rest until we finish. We got to get the furniture, and then we have to get a septic tank. Again, we're in need of $6,000 US to put the final 5%. This isn't my home, family. This is a home for a poor family whose mud house was destroyed by floods, and it is serving as a small orphanage. This is not about me. I don't care about me outside of having a legacy of giving to God's children. Okay.
So this is great. And this is the last room here. So this room here will serve as a store, and also known as an attic. And then we have this other room. We have this where the siblings and the orphanage will be sleeping. And as I said, we still need to fix the cabinets and to get the bed and then the beddings and everything. So they can't come here if it's not furnished yet. So we just have a complete structure, but people can't come because it's not furnished. So we have come a long way. And thank you really for supporting the Ministry of Wellness Ministries. But what is remaining now is doable. Let's complete this.
This is the kitchen here that we're looking to complete. And where's that other boy? I want to gather them together for the final plea.
All right.
Okay, Brother Ronald Mitchell, thank you, brother. As soon as you gave the 500, like I tell you all, I take the funds and I do what you tell them I'm gonna do. And I went on ahead and gave, and we brought the cooker. So this is the first major furnishing. So we technically need 2,500 more for furnishing, but this is Brother Ronald Mitchell. I wish I could put some type of plaque on here that says the Brother Rollo Mitchell cooker. But this was because of you, Brother Rollo, so I want to give you a shout out, brother. I wish I could clone you 50 times, and I can clone Sister Vanessa and Brother James Wade and the Simmons family, Sister Samantha, and all of you all, Elder Harrison, Brother Barry White, all of you all, brothers and sisters. I wish I could clone you all, and then we could get this done. Thank you, Brother Rollo Mitchell. So
for the kitchen, also remaining with the cabinets, right here where we will be holding the utensils, and perhaps once we are done, we can get them a few utensils here, then the cabinet here, and then this is the dining room, a small dining room for the family. We can also furnish it with a dining table and the dining chairs.
We want to complete it, family. We've come a long way. So brothers and sisters, I hope you enjoyed the tour of the new home. I told you all that I would do. Again, I don't know any other preacher that don't have. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, brothers and sisters, and yet we raised the funds. I took your 20,000, and this is what we did for this family. And it's also, we have a few extra children, because I promised you all, this also will serve as an orphanage. This is a big event. The village is so happy. The elders are so happy. And so, brothers and sisters, we just need it. I'm going to do it from you all support with the online store. But if you want to help me like Brother Rollo Mitchell did with the 3,000 that we need to furnish, and then we need 3,000 for that septic tank, I really appreciate it. And because of the challenges that we sometimes face I'm saying 6,000, but if we could get a final 10,000, that would really put finish us on off, so we can make sure we have a complete furnished home. And then once we get finished with this family, now the next big project is our children's home and educational center. GoFundMe link is in the description box. We're looking for top tier donors that want to be inducted in our Hall of Fame for giving. Thank you, family. All the ways to give are on the screen and in the description box. This is the perfect ministry to be a part of, because not only will you learn how to eat to live, but also you have an opportunity to have money owed to you by God. And the Lord says the only way that you can have the Lord owe you something is by giving and sacrificing to those in need. Thank you all, and God bless.
Bye-bye. Actually, this is Nuru Children's Home, and as you can see, it's now infested with flies because we have sewage everywhere, garbage, it's littered everywhere. The stench here is absolutely disgusting, and this is the stench that these young people here are inhaling every day. So this is the surrounding, and this is the fence. This is actually the perimeter wall of this home, and this place is dirty. The entire place is a slum, and people living around this place, all of them throw their garbage here, assuming that somebody has a small child, and then the child, that after using the diapers, they come and they throw it here, and it causes absolutely disgusting stench, which now our children here in hell, our children are constantly suffering from some mysterious disease, which you cannot even tell. Yet time and again we give them money, we give them food, organic food, expecting that they should be healthy, but we are shooting ourselves on the feet. So this is how it looks like. Perhaps Minister can tell.
And there's also a flood zone. Explain that.
Oh yes, and again
it's a flood zone.
When it rains, when it rains, it is horrible, horrible, because it floods everywhere. The place is swampy. The place is swampy, and it's like in a valley. So wherever it rains, and then wherever it rains, the floods come, and they come with all the garbage, all the litter from the rest zone, and it brings everything to the children here. They sleep, but they sleep in their beds, but down there it's floods everywhere. That notwithstanding, that's a factory. That's a steel company, and it emisses gases, and those gases really affect these children. Most people around this place, by the way, Minister, they die because of cancer, because the gases which come out of, which are emitted from that factory, which is a steel factory, these children are inhaling those gases. Leave alone the stench, leave alone the garbage and everything. This one is a major danger to our children.
For those who are our top tier donors, what we're going to do, we're going to seal your legacy forever. When we build the new orphanage, we'll have your name on there. So again, I'm mentioning Brother James Wade because he's the king of donation to the Minister of Wellness Ministry. So for instance, we'll have the Minister of Wellness Ministries and Brother James Wade in sponsorship of Brother James Wade and whoever else. We will seal it, and we'll have it sealed in stone for the new orphanage. So I just wanted to show you all that.
of the place where our children are sleeping. As you can see, these are the beds. It's a double steel bed. They're supported by stones. So somehow this place is so deplorable because they don't even have nice, nice sheets. They don't have duvets for their sleep at night. Now this is how the place looks like. I can take you to other places as well. Yeah. So, brothers and sisters, let's change the condition of this place once and for all. This is where our girls sleep. This is where our girls sleep. This place, we have around 25 girls who sleep here. So you can imagine, because I was shocked to learn that there's a girl who actually sleeps right here. And then we have others who sleep at that place. So it's not even the conditions here are somehow deplorable. This is not the best place to sleep, and most especially when you have more than 20 girls sleeping together. You can picture it out. Just imagine. I'll show them around. Just imagine close to 20 girls sleeping right here. Yeah, and then we have those are the toilets. Those are the washrooms, and then the washrooms are just next to where they're staying. And when it rains, the floods come, they enter there, and that place becomes so stinky. It becomes so stinky. This is the kitchen. This is where they prepare food that is having more than 100 kids we have in this orphanage. This is the kitchen right now. They're preparing lunch, and so this is how it looks like. I mean, if it was your child, if it were you, will you be at peace living in a place with such conditions? I mean, let's do for them something nice once and for all. I'd also love to show you the other rooms, please. This is another bedroom. Please come show them. These are flies. These are flies everywhere. And there's no way you can fight flies in this area. There's no way, because it is a slum everywhere. The stench is everywhere. It is stinking everywhere. So these are flies, and this is where our kids sleep. The little kids. This is where they sleep. Wow. I like better adjectives to use to describe that place. And then normally our kids also learn from this environment. So this is their classroom. So even when we build an orphanage in the other place, when we build an orphanage, we'll have a few classrooms for them where they get an education, and education is very important, most especially when they are taking over, most especially when they introduce them at that young age. So they have a school here. This is a small classroom. These are desks, and that's the blackboard where they are.
We are in a situation of an emergency to where we need to get our children out of this place as soon as possible. So it's absolutely, you now see the situation. I've explained to you all the tier system. If you want to leave a legacy that lasts throughout all the ages, then we ask you to give. That's what we're asking you to give, so we can raise the funds as quickly as possible. And until we get the funds, until we raise the amount that we need to acquire the land and build our home, I pray that this video has shown you all how absolutely essential it is that we have the entire requested $4,000 amount every single month for the home. I hope that you now see that. And for those of you who are selfish, for those of you who continue to try to harass me about requiring you to do what the Lord requires you to do, and that's giving to the poor. Shame on you. And don't tell me that I've put a curse on you. You've put a curse on yourself by continuously watching the videos of the only minister of wellness in the world, and to continuously to ignore the continuous pleas to help these children. You have placed a curse on yourself, and your health will never be blessed. And so on behalf of Duru's Children's Home, on behalf of our children here, on behalf of the mother of the home, Mama Florence, my administrative assistants, and the social worker, to all of you all who have been faithful and will be faithful to this major emergency initiative that we are undertaking, we say thank you, and we say God bless you. The GoFundMe link is in the description box, family. Let's go ahead and get the funds we need in as quickly as possible so we can go ahead and help our children. Thank you, and God bless.